Hello everyone. Today we want to continue talking about convex lens and how to draw the image for the image for the object that is in front of convex lens by using the rules that we studied. And I want to remind you that for the position or how close the object from the lens, it will affect the property of that image. The first case that we want to study before we start talking about the position is after 2 of 2. Let's talk back again. You have to draw the principal axis. You have to mark F1 and 2 F1. Here, look at it. You have to prepare everything like this to start drawing. This one is F2 from the other side. And make the distance correct. Use always 2 centimeter. It's easier for you. From the optical center and F1, the focal length is 2 centimeter. From F1 and 2 F1, sorry, here this one is correct. 2 F1 is 2 centimeter. Also from the other side, the distance between optical distance at the optical center and F2 is 2 centimeter, and from 2 F2 and F2 also 2 centimeters. The position here of this object, I want to make it after 2 F1. Sorry, here 2 F1. Okay, so I'll start to draw the object. I'll use the blue color here. This object is like an arrow. It's after here. This is the position of this object. This is the object here. The top of the object is like an arrow. So this one here. Okay. 2 rays are enough to draw the image. The rays that I'm going to use, a ray of light parallel to the principal axis. The second one, a ray of light passes through the optical center. Let's start drawing these rays and how they will refract to know and to predict what are the properties and to know what are the properties for the image that will be formed. Let's start with the first one. The first ray here is what? Parallel to the principal axis. This one here. So from the top, you have to draw it like this. Parallel, stop at the center to start the refracted, to start changing the direction. So this is the direction here. How this ray, it will refract. This one is refracted. I'll use different color to show you how it will refract. I'll use the red one. From the center, it refracted what? Passing through the focal point on the other side. So this is where it refracts. So this is the direction. So look at it. The other ray that I'm going to use is a ray of light passes through the optical center. So here the this one is also yellow color. This one is passing through the optical center, and when it passes through the optical center and continue moving without any deviation, without any changing the direction, they will meet at a point. So look here, this is the direction. It will continue moving without what? Without refraction, and they will meet at a point. The point where the 2 refracted rays, they meet or converge. So it's what is the top of the object, that, or the image of the object. The image of the object, this is the top here, where they met. Here is the arrow, the top of the arrow. Let's go back here, the top of the arrow here, and this one here by using blue color. So it's here. Look at it here. I want to make the top of it, which is down, upright down, is inverted. This is the top. Now this is the image that is formed from the convex lens when you put the object after 2f1. It's away, very away from it. Look at it. From this drawing, we want now to know what are the properties of this image. The first one is inverted, as you see. Okay. The second one, because it's from the refracted rays, from these refracted rays, it's not the extension of the refracted rays, so it's a real image. Also, as you see here, if you measure the length for the object and the length of the image, you will see it's smaller. So here, the properties of the image that is formed when you put the object away from 2f1. So here, smaller, real image, and it's what is inverted. So the the convex lens, depending on the position of the object, how it's away from this lens, the properties will be changed. In this in grade 7, we will study only 2 cases. This case, and tomorrow in the next video we will take the other case. Okay, and I want you to draw this. Bring a ruler, pencil. Follow with me step by step how did we draw it, and draw it, then send it to me. Okay, thank you for listening.